Hello and welcome to This Week in Bitcoin. A lot of stuff happened again, so let's get stuck in right away. It is October, and that month is celebrated in the Bitcoin community as Uptober because historically speaking, it's always been one of the strongest months with returns. This far, and we're recording this on the 2nd of October, so you will see it on the 3rd of October, the name really hold up because we did see an immense comeback from Bitcoin if you measure it in various fiat currencies. We now, at the time of recording, have surpassed 119,000 US dollars per coin. We also crossed the 100,000 euro mark again. And it seems like Bitcoin is really gaining a lot of traction here, and the price reflects that as well. Whether the remainder of October will remain this, we will see. But for now, it's a good start to a very celebrated month in the community. Second off, we have the news of Pavel Durov, Telegram's CEO, who has, historically speaking, always been very positive about Bitcoin. According to an interview with him and Tucker Carlson, he also holds a significant amount of Bitcoin in his wealth, and it's the only option for him because he was denied bank accounts. And he came out this week and said he sees Bitcoin at $1 million very soon. Didn't say a date, didn't say a year, but he sees it soon. Common arguments like you have a certain limited supply and you have an increase in people who want to buy the asset, therefore the price must go up. However, I think it's always very dangerous to take these accounts into word. Nevertheless, it's good marketing if people are always vocal about Bitcoin, but setting false promises and hopes with that, I think is always a, let's call it top signal, I would say, where people tend to go a little bit crazy. And lastly, we also had news out of China, where the Chinese government and the UK government worked together in finding one of the biggest Bitcoin heist criminals of the last 10 years. A Chinese woman, apparently her identity has been redacted due to security reasons, and she is being prosecuted under a different name, has been stealing a lot of money from investors. The entire sum is not actually known yet. Between 2015 and 2017, though, we are talking about various billions in Bitcoin. And she tried to actually flee China, go to the UK, and through Bitcoin buy properties and other commodities or even investments and try to launder the money this way. But because Bitcoin is a transparent network, people were quick to figure out that she was up to no good, and she's now being actually held in the UK and awaiting trial soon. However, there is a slight law in the UK that actually permits seized assets to be held in a certain percentage. So it remains to be unseen whether the victims of the entire scam will actually get portions of their money back or the entire money back, because Bitcoin's value has increased in the time since the scam. Fingers crossed that that will be the case and that the case will also be resolved quickly. But again, a pricey lesson for any criminal out there. Bitcoin is such a transparent network. It is not the place where you want to scam people, and generally you shouldn't scam people, because at the end of the day, the truth will always come out. And with that, we're at the end of This Week in Bitcoin. You know the drill. If you've got questions, feedback, or just want to say hello, leave me a comment below, and I look forward to seeing you next week again.